You know this feeling. It's early morning, your heart is pounding, and you're staring at a screen bathed in a harsh, flickering red light. The market is in absolute freefall. Out there, the crowd is running on pure adrenaline. People are trading based on flashing lights, gut instincts, and the deafening noise of thousands of others panicking at the exact same time. This animated chart shows exactly where the panic peaks. A descending price line relentlessly hammers a minor support level until it violently crashes right through it. Fear takes the wheel. The average trader smashes the sell button, convinced that the asset is finally cratering to zero. This cascade of rapid-fire selling follows a specific hidden logic that has nothing to do with the headlines or the noise. Most of us have lived the aftermath. The second you finally give up and lock in your loss, the price hits the brakes, turns around, and rockets straight up without you. It feels like the market knows the exact millisecond the average trader finally throws in the towel. This isn't a streak of bad luck. Those panic-driven sell orders are actively providing fuel to a silent entity watching from the shadows. On the other side of that screen, the environment is cold and entirely silent. The massive banks and financial institutions operating here don't trade on emotion. This diagram shows the mechanical constraint these giants face. They operate with billions. If they simply click buy, the sheer size of the order causes the price to run away from them before the trade can even finish. To execute a massive buy order efficiently, they require a counterparty, a huge volume of people willing to sell at a discount. Retail fear provides the necessary liquidity, the actual fuel, required for those institutional positions to fill. The trap begins with an inducement. The market deliberately paints a picture of safety to lure people into the wrong side of the trade. The price creates a convincing flat bottom. Traders buy in, parking their automatic sell orders, their stop losses, in a dense cluster underneath it. Then, the trap snaps shut. The price plunges below that bottom, triggering those accumulated stop losses in an instant. This is a liquidity sweep. Institutions use this automated flood of sell orders to secretly fill their massive buy positions at a steep discount. While the panicked public sees a brutal market massacre, the institutions are simply finishing a highly coordinated harvest. Once the sweep is finished and the massive orders are filled, the institutional footprint finally becomes visible. We look for displacement, a sudden, aggressive upward push in price that reveals the scale of the buying power involved. On this chart, displacement creates an inefficiency. The buying is so fast that it leaves behind a massive empty vertical space, a fair value gap. When that gap appears, the theater ends. The footprint left behind shows exactly where the big players have taken the steering wheel. In the aftermath, the retail crowd is still reacting to the noise. They stare at their losses, then desperately try to buy back in at the absolute top, out of fear of missing the recovery. Simultaneously, the institutional algorithms are quietly taking their profits, completely unbothered by the external chaos. Success here has nothing to do with twitch reactions or gut instincts. The market functions as a mechanical system designed to move capital from the impulsive to those with the discipline to wait. True power lies in letting go of the need for constant action. You cannot outrun a billion-dollar algorithm by clicking faster. You let the market come to you. You ignore the bait, wait for the liquidity sweep, and strike only when the institutional proof is visible on the chart. In a financial system that is entirely built on retail panic, absolute stillness is the deadliest strategy of all.